Recreational cannabis in the works for Israel. Another big player is entering the CBD space. And could cannabis be the answer to saving the bees? Today is February 25th, and this is your TRICHOMES Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the TRICHOMES.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
Cannabis by mail? Well, kinda. CBDtesters.co says the USPS has updated its long-standing policies against hemp and cannabis products, and they will gladly ship these products across the U.S. and internationally in some cases, as long as the proper paperwork is included. There are some rules, though. First and foremost, any business that wants to ship hemp and cannabis products through the USPS must have a license from their respective state's Department of Agriculture. Most importantly, any product shipped must have no more than 0.3% THC. It's up to the individual company or business owner to make sure they're complying with all the laws and regulations that govern U.S. mail. If these rules aren't followed, the USPS can seize your shipment. It also is a federal crime to mail illegal products, so criminal prosecution is also a possibility. Despite the challenges with shipping hemp and cannabis, the updated policy provides some much-needed clarity where there has historically been no valuable information to go on. It's definitely a step in the right direction, and if cannabis is legalized nationwide in the coming years, it will eliminate many of the issues that arise when shipping legal cannabinoid-based products. Find the full USPS policy memo listed on this story at trichomes.com.
Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu expresses support for recreational cannabis legalization. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu indicated support for recreational cannabis legalization in the country, along with expungement for previous cannabis convictions on Sunday, the Times of Israel reports. Netanyahu made the announcements via Twitter, saying his justice minister has already begun work on the matter and would work with Greenleaf Party Chairman Oren Leibovich on whether to emulate the Canadian model for regulating a legal market in Israel. Israel has already partially decriminalized recreational cannabis use, opting for fines and treatment for initial offenders instead of criminal prosecution. Medical cannabis is also legal throughout the country.
Colgate is getting into the cannabis space. According to hempindustry.com, oral hygiene giant Colgate-Palmolive is joining the ranks of major U.S. companies entering the hemp and CBD space, as it is set to acquire Hello Products, which launched a line of CBD-containing toothpaste, mouthwash, and lip balms earlier this month. Founded by Craig Dubitsky in 2012, Hello Products has goods in more than 44,000 U.S. retail locations. The company's CBD line consists of 3 toothpastes, 2 mouthwashes, and 2 lip balms. All contain broad-spectrum hemp oil and hemp extract from hemp grown by U.S.-based partner farms and were available at 1,190 Ulta beauty stores and online beginning February 1st, the company said in a statement.
A new study shows that hemp crops could help restore bee populations. According to Ganjapreneur, bee populations could benefit immensely from a revitalized hemp industry, according to a recent study published in Environmental Entomology. While hemp and cannabis plants do not produce nectar, their pollen can keep bee populations happy and well-fed. Specifically, the study found that bees not only love the pollen from cannabis and hemp plants, they also can benefit from the plant's abundance of pollen as food during times when local flora diversity has been stripped due to modern farming practices or a natural occurrence such as drought. Additionally, because hemp plants are especially resilient to pests and disease, their crops are more frequently organic and devoid of chemicals and pesticides that pose other dangers for bee populations. Bees do not have an endocannabinoid system, so they do not experience any effects from cannabinoids, and it must be noted that despite their love for cannabis, bees do not naturally produce cannabinoid-infused honey.
And that was today's Buzz. Sound off on these stories and more with the cannabis community at trichomes.com/morningbuzz. And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at trichomes.com. My name is David Fortin.
And my name is Allison Ben-Yehuda. Have a good one.